guys, welcome to another video. So in this video I will be showing you my cactus and succulent collection. It's not a very huge collection, it's a small collection, so I hope you enjoy this video and remember to click the subscribe button if you have not already done so. Let's go. So first up is this hernia. I will put the name below, but it's a family of the hernia cactuses. It blooms brown. You see the little bloom right there, and the more sun this is exposed to is the darker it gets, so it will turn into a deep burgundy. So it was green and then the exposure to the sun caused it to get a burgundy color. So she is actually in bloom right now. There they are, and she's just looking fabulous. I recently repotted this succulent, so if you are new here you can go and watch my, I think it's called succulent repot video, or how to repot succulents. You can go and watch that video. So I find this succulent very easy to care. I do not fertilize it often, and the more exposure it gets to the sun is the darker leaves that you will get. It's a very easy to care succulent, so you can go and get one. I'll put the name below. So I am in love with this cactus. It has never bloomed for me, but I know that it blooms a pretty white flowers. I'll see if I can find a photo of how the bloom looks, but I can't wait for her to bloom. She is in a 4-inch pot. I am thinking about repotting her pretty soon, but I will do that video like a shorts and post it further down this week. So it is the name of it is very long, so I'm going to put the name below so you can see what's the name of it. They bloom pink and they bloom white, but this one blooms white. So I'm in love with her. I love the shape of her. I love everything about her, and she has babies on her, so she definitely needs to go into a bigger pot. This one is too small. It's a little, this is a little 4-inch pot, too small. This one is a Echeveria, I think it's a Lacina or something like that, but I'll put the name below. It's a family to the one that I showed earlier, where the leaves get darker when it's exposed to the sun. So I have a history with this succulent. So it was growing very leggy and long in the pot, so what I did was I gave it a top cut, and I cut off the top and just left the stem in it, and it grew me multiple heads, which I now have, and it has grown into a very lush plant. I repotted this video I think a month to 2 months ago. It's also on my channel, so you can go and watch that video as well. And it's just a beautiful succulent, and I realized that when it's not in the sun, the edges are not as pink as they are now, but when it's exposed to more sunlight the edges turn pink. So you do not put it in the direct sun, or you can probably try and acclimatize it to the sun, but I have mine in an area where it gets part shade and part sun, but not the hot afternoon sun. So it's a very beautiful succulent to grow, and you can think about getting one. Another cactus in my collection is the Mammillaria prolifera. I will put the name below. These names are something else. So it's a beautiful cactus. It gives you these red pods on it, but it blooms yellow. This one blooms yellow. and she grows very short, just like she is now, and fluffy. So once you put it in a pot, no matter the size, it keeps on getting fluffy and fluffy in the pot. So it's a beautiful potted cactus for me. This is also another mammillaria, but this is a vetula. She blooms pink, and her pink is so delicate and gorgeous. So she is also a cactus that likes to grow fluffy and full out her pot. She's nice to have. See, I have a little bush growing in with her, but she is a beautiful specimen to look at. This is another cactus in my collection. It's a Hornia zebrina. It's a family to the one I showed before. This is its relative. It blooms yellow. This one has never bloomed for me. Actually, it had a root rot. I reset it and now it's growing back. So I noticed that it does not like a lot of water. It likes to dry out completely before watering it again. So it blooms yellow. It's like a yellow star shape flowers. So I'm just waiting on her to bloom for me. So I also have this cactus growing out of a hanging pot. It is a Hornia as well, but it's a bigger version to the one I showed you earlier that I told you bloom yellow. This is the bigger version to it. So her stems are a lot fatter, if you notice, and she also has this long piece hanging, and she blooms that red. So she's now in bloom. Very beautiful. I thank you guys for watching this video, and if you are not a subscriber, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button, like this video, and tell me which one was your favorite. Thanks for watching. Bye.